What's going on, guys? It's your boy DillyTV, guys, and I am back with another NBA 2K23 video for you guys. Now, as you guys can see, I am on current gen. I'm going to be going over the only current gen build I'm going to be making if I want to play with some of my friends that don't have a PS5 or a next gen console. This build is literally the same on next gen. You just get a different name, but you can still get the same attributes and everything like that But I just felt like it was a cool name over here on current gen. So we're going to go with that, guys. We're going to rock with that. So the position we're going to be doing is small forward. The left-handedness, as always, and of course the jersey number we always go with is Luka Doncic. Now, moving on to the height, we are 6'6". The weight we are is 230. It is 245. And then the wingspan is 7'3". So we maxed out everything like that, and we're gonna go define. You can go built if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and get define, burly, define, built, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and look define. Built would just be outrageous on this build, but we're gonna go define. Now, moving forward with the attributes, guys. So what we're gonna do is this build is pretty much balanced. It's not the end-all greatest build, but I feel like it's balanced in all areas, and that's what makes it so good. So off rip, we're gonna go with a driving dunk of an 86. Why 86? Well, 86 gives you that limitless takeoff on gold, so just be mindful of that. Now, of course, for the driving layup, we're going to do an 80, and for the close shot, we are going to do a 75. Standing dunk, what we're going to do is doing a 45, and then, of course, for post control, we're going to be doing 75. So that's what the finishing badges look like, 18 finishing badges. Now, for the shooting, we're going to go ahead and give us an 83 ball, and then we're going to go ahead and give us an 81 mid-range, and for the reason for that is we get Midi Magician on Hall of Fame. As far as our free throw, we're going to go ahead and put that up to a 71. So as you guys can see right now, we have 18 and 20 so far. Moving on to our playmaking, we're going to bring up our pass accuracy all the way up to an 82. Our ball handle is going to be an 80, as well as our speed with ball. So obviously, as you guys can see, we are literally, so far we are balanced right now. We have 18 finishing, 20 shooting, and 20 playmaking. As we come down to the defense, our interior defense is going to be a 73. Our perimeter defense is going to be an 80. Our steal is going to be a 78. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's going to give you some badges. As you see, it gives you interceptor on silver, and you also get glove on bronze, which is a very, very crucial badge this year. Our blocking is going to be a 78 as well, and then our offensive rebound is going to be an 80. Boom, boom, boom. And then our defensive rebound is going to be 80. So you get 21 potential defensive badges. So as you guys can see, this is a well-balanced build. As you can see, 80, 80, 78, 78, 80, and 73. The build is pretty much balanced. If you look straight down the line, the majority of the attributes are balanced. The speed is 80. Acceleration is going to be 80. The strength is going to be a 75. Our vertical is going to be 75, so we can get those contact dunks. And then our stamina is going to be a 90, guys. So this is what the build is looking at, 6'6". I feel like this is going to be a solid build. When I do grind it out and get it going on current gen, my only current gen build, this is what it's going to be. As you guys see, 18, 20, 20, and 21. Moving forward, the takeovers, I feel like if I want to be able to ISO, do everything like that with this build, and just be a good teammate, we're definitely going to put slashers so we can blow by our opponent and get to the rim faster. And then our secondary takeover is going to be shot creator. I feel like shooting off the dribble is going to be crazy with this build. You could go spot up if you're, going to be in the corner with a team, like say if you're running threes or something, and you need to be in the corner, you can go spot up. And if you just really want to go crazy, you can go playmaker. But I'm going to go ahead and go shot creator, just thinking like the ones court. And then there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I like it. The build name is a balanced offensive wing. Hey, this is a really, really cool name. If you do it at point guard, you get balanced offensive point. If you get it at shooting guard, it's a balanced offensive guard. And then if you do it at power forward, you get a playmaking 3-level scorer. So, and then on the center, I just don't feel like it's worth it because nobody's going to make a 6'7" center. So let's go ahead and test out the build real quick. Show you guys the badges that I'm going to be doing with this build later on. Some badges have been tested so far. So we're going to go ahead and go bully, limitless takeoff, poserizer, masher for sure. We're going to go ahead and do giant slayer on silver, and then we're going to put our Slither on silver. So that's my 18 finishing. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with my +4 because I haven't played current gen yet. So if you do play current gen, in the comment section below, tell me where I should be putting these 4 extra badges. Shooting, we're going to go ahead and do catch and shoot on silver. Midi Magician, like I said, on Hall of Fame. We're going to do guard up and corner specialist on silver. Amped is going to be on silver. or sorry, gold, excuse me. So that's what I would do. I'm not really worried about blinders or clutch shooter or deadeye or limitless range anyways. This is probably something that I would work with as well, but just these are the badges that I've been playing around with on next gen and they work. So I'm going to rock with those right now moving forward. Now, if you don't want guard up, if you feel like guard up doesn't work, you could take that off and you could put it like on clutch shooter and maybe deadeye. Limitless range on bronze isn't anything, but you could do space creator too. But so for now, we'll just do that. I feel like guard up works if you're in the spot up, but if you're not, if you're running like single ball handler, I would take this off. So that's just what I would do. Now, moving on to the playmaking, clamp breaker, handle for days, mismatch, gold for quick for steps, at least bronze vice grip so you don't get ripped. Bronze needle threader, I've always testified to that. There you go on bronze bailout. Hyperdrive on silver. Now, as far as moving over here, we're going to do unpluckable, and then we're going to do killer combo. So that's what I would do with playmaking right now on this build. For defense, anchor, brick wall, clamps, those are a must need. Workhorse on bronze. Then we're going to go ahead and do post playmaker, glove, challenger, box out for sure, rebound chaser, my interceptor, and then of course these last 5, you could do whatever you want. You could do menace, and you could do even chase down if you wanted to. So those are the badges. Actually, I would probably do chase down on bronze and off ball. Off ball on gold and Hall of Fame this year on next gen especially is crazy. I've seen people have messaged me and saying that they don't like it, that they want to know what I'm running, and I just tell them off ball and they just say, ah, got it. So that's what I would do right there, guys. So those are the badges that I would set up size. So that's the current gen version. Now obviously I'm going to put it in the timestamp. We're going to go ahead and go over to next gen. I'm going to show you guys what it would look like on next gen, but this is the only current gen build that I'm going to be making in NBA 2K23 because I do have friends that don't have a next gen console and I want to play with them as well. But my next gen console, I'm obviously going to be focused on my 6'9", and I might make the big man build, the 6'11" that I've been kind of testing around with. I think that build's kind of cool too. So if you want to see that too, let's make it 25 likes, and I'll drop that 6'11" big man. All right, so that's what this is current gen. We're gonna go ahead and head over to next gen. All right, guys, so now we are over on next gen. Here we go. The position you're gonna go for is point guard. Sorry, excuse me. Everywhere from point guard, shooting guard, and small forward, it gives you the exact same name. I just like it, and I'll explain why I like it at the point guard position. Left-handedness as well, and then of course you know the jersey number we rock is that 77 for Luka Doncic. Now moving on forward, guys, again it is 6'6" again, and we're going to go ahead and max out the weight to 230, and then of course our wingspan is 7'3". Now for the body shape, I like to go defined as well. Now moving on to the attributes, guys, our close shot is going to be 75, our driving layup is going to be that 80 that we talk about, and then that driving dunk of course is that 86 for gold limitless takeoff. Okay, now of course for the standing dunk we're going to go to 45, and then in post control is 75. Like I said, guys, these are literally the exact same attributes in most categories, just tweaked a little bit for next gen. Mid range, we're going to go ahead and bring it up to an 81. Our three-pointer, we're going to go ahead and bring up to an 80, and then of course our free throw is going to be a 72. Now as you guys can see, we get 19 and 20 so far, so there's a little bit of change on next gen compared to current gen. So we're going to go 80 ball handle again. Speed with ball is going to be 80. The only thing we're changing defensively, or for our playmaking, I mean, is going to be that 78 pass accuracy. And as you guys can see, we're still getting that balanced build. Now as far as the interior, we're going to go to an 80. Boom, boom, boom. Our perimeter defense is going to be an 80. Our steal is going to be an 81. Our block is going to be an 80 maxed out, and then our offensive rebound is going to be an 85, and our defensive rebound is going to be 80. So as you guys can see on next gen, you get way more stats, which is really, really cool. But the only downside again is you're fighting with those tiers system. As you can see, 19, 20, 20, and 25 is the badge count. Now as far as the speed goes, 80 of course. Acceleration is going to be 80. The strength is going to be a 74. Our vertical is going to be a 75, and then the last bit is going to be put on stamina. So what you're looking at, guys, is the same build that I had on current gen. That's called a balanced offensive wing, but here it is different. It's called something different. Moving forward to the takeovers, of course, I'm going to go with finishing, and we don't get spot precision, which is totally fine. If you wanted to, you could go with pull-up precision or negative impact, but based on how I play, we're definitely going to be doing either extreme clamps or enhanced jump shot contests. We're just going to go with that for now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, there's a reason why I make this at point guard, and I'm so excited to show you guys. The reason why I made it is because you get shades of Luka Doncic. That's right, guys. You could do the Matador. It's not great defensively, so I feel like this is a way better version of Luka. That's why I like it. So definitely, guys, like I said, guys, this is the build on next gen. and I've showed you guys what I'm going to be my only current gen one. A lot of my friends have been asking me on social media, like, are you going to still be playing on current gen? Like, I don't have a next gen console. I really like you. So I figured out a build that's not, you know, too overpowered, and it's just balanced so I can play with everybody. So that's the build that I'm going to be rocking on current gen. This is the one on next gen. So I'm going to show you guys again what would I do with the badges for this one on next gen, and I'll get you guys out of this and get you guys out of here so you can start grinding this build if you want to. Okay. Now as far as finishing, we're going to go ahead Giant Slayer on gold, Rise Up on bronze, and then of course as far as here go, we're going to go Master on silver, and then I think that is, we need 2 more. Sorry. So what I'll probably do is just put, I don't know, like we'll do Post Technician on silver. Moving forward, here are your options. I would definitely do Limitless Takeoff as my core badge, and then I would definitely do Slitherly on silver. Now, you do get 2, okay? So I would actually scratch that. I would put Slitherly on bronze, and then you have Posterize and Bully that you can choose with. I personally would go with Bully, so those +4, I would definitely throw 1 on finishing just so you could get that Bully. Or you could put a couple more, and then later on in the year, when we get more at level 39, you can throw it on Posterizer. So that's what I would do if I was you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and put this on Fearless Finisher here, just to finish the badges. Now, as far as the shooting goes, we got to have that amp on gold. We're going to go ahead and put Mini Magician on Hall of Fame. And then down here, guys, as you can see, we have a little bit too. We're going to go ahead and put Catch and Shoot on silver, which gives us 11, which gives us 9 shooting badges that we can do here. So you have a bunch of bronze here. I would just go ahead and put Blinders on silver here as my core badge. And the only one that I would really put here is I would do Agent 3. Now again, I put one of those +4 on gold, or I mean on shooting, sorry, and I would do either Deadeye or Limitless Range. But if you don't want to, you could definitely do Corner Specialist here on silver, which is probably what I'll do. I don't notice that guard up only works if you're literally just like a spot up. So it doesn't work if you're a ball handler that I know of, that I've been testing. It hasn't been popping up on my builds when I play. So guard up, I'll probably use if I'm going to be used as a spot up. I'll probably use that. Take off like Mini Magician, drop it down to silver, and put that on silver. So moving on to the playmaking, guys, obviously we gotta have that Needle Threader on silver. Vice Grip has to be on bronze as well. I think I said silver, it needs to be on bronze, sorry. Bailout on bronze for sure. We're gonna go ahead and put our Quick First Step on silver. Now moving forward, guys, that's gonna give us 9, and then I would go ahead and put just to save badges, I put Dimer on bronze, and that way you have 10 and you have 10 to play with here. Definitely want to put Clamp Breaker on silver. Now moving forward, guys, I would definitely put bronze Handle for Days, and then I would put bronze Mismatch Expert, or you could do Kill Combos. The choice is yours, guys. Remember, this is just a template. You guys can make the builds and put the badges however you want. As far as the defensive badges go, you get a lot at tier 1. As you guys can see, we get a lot of badges at tier 1. And then, of course, we got to have Anchor, and then we have to have Chase Down. So that right there is 12, which leaves us 13 to mess around with. I would definitely do Challenger as my core badge. I would definitely put Clamps and Glove on as my bronze badges in my tier 3 system. And then of course, guys, if you want, you could put 2 on defense and make Interceptor on bronze a good badge. I get a lot of interceptions without it, but I'm pretty sure just having it on bronze, you'd probably be a crazy guy as well. So those are the defensive badges, guys. So that is the badge, guys. As you can see, finishing again, shooting, playmaking, and a defense. You can pause the video if you guys want, but that's the only build as far as current gen that I'm going to be making that literally just translates to next gen. So if you're like, I don't want to play on current gen, I just want to play on next gen, have a balanced build, that's the build that you can make on next gen, guys, and it's called a 3-level score. So if you guys like these, just let me know. Hit me in the comment section. Like I said, tell me where you would put those on current gen, and that way I can kind of get an idea moving forward when I make it, probably like in season 2. But yeah, as always, guys, don't forget that hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy DillyTV, and I'm out. Peace.
Here's Luka. Gets it away. It's gone. A Doncic down.